make some noise if you saw the poster, recognize the name, and that's why you came out tonight. All right, cool. Make some noise if you had no idea who's on the show and you just showed up. Yes, I'm sorry to the other folks, but these are my people. I love people who come to a comedy show who have no idea who's on the show. I could ruin it, who knows? It's going well till that racist comedian came on.
Welcome to FreeUp! Coming up next, Alan Shane Lewis.
I bet you're wondering like why my voice sound like this is because hi, I'm a suburb black. How's it going? We don't got good representation. We got like Drake, ooh, and like who else? We got the Black Power Ranger. He's one of us. Remember that guy? He would do this shit, just like a fighting show. Let's go. It's like I'm ready to fight or dance, whatever's good, Putty Patrol. It was amazing. But this is my voice, what I sound like. I have friends who grew up with me who don't sound like me. They have like the Scarborough accent. You guys know the Scarborough accent? The very sing-song way, like yo, more times. And it's perplexing because I know them, you know? They'll be like, yo, man, pass me that Thule. And I'm like, you have a 2-car garage, Daryl. What are you talking about? I'll be like, yo, man, we're going to the trap house later. I'm like, trap fur? You live walking distance to Canada's Wonderland, right? Can't be gangster at an amusement park. It's impossible. Too much whimsy. This is what it is, man. I had someone come up to me after the show. They said, hey, you have the complexion of a field nigga, but the voice of a house nigga? Yeah, and that person was my aunt. And Auntie thought it was a compliment. It's not. To the white people in the audience, don't say that to your black friends. You won't get invited to the cookout that way. Yeah, man, I don't know. I don't like the suburbs. It's weird, strange time. But being a black from the suburbs, you know what it confuses? It confuses white people. But you know what subsect of white people it confuses the most? Is white dudes from the hood. They're so confused at my existence. They say like weird stuff to me too, you know? Be like, yo, I'm blacker than you. I'm blacker than you. And I'm like, okay, let's go to the bank and see who gets the loan, right? Like, you think this is a game, Henry? Come on. Let's try robbing this place and see who gets shot, right? Like, can't pick and choose your black experience. It's not a buffet. Take the whole thing, baby. Yeah, man, I don't like the suburbs. It's a strange place. Growing up, I remember my friend had this thing called a no hat rule. So, a little story about him. His father passed away, and he left him a car, and he was always like very concerned about getting pulled over because it happened a lot back in the day, right? So he had this thing called a no hat rule. So anytime you enter his vehicle, you have to take your hat off. I don't know. I'm like, what are you thinking? Like we're gonna be driving one day, and the cops are behind us. They're just like, I see 4 Negroes going west on Highway 7. Then we take our hats off. And he's like, where do they go? Just like. They were here, now they're not. What happened? That's not how it works. I do this full time now, which is like amazing. I'm so happy about that. Yeah. Cheer for that. I do stand up, I write for TV. I also host a TV show. But here's a lot of good things have happened now. Now I'm like debt free, which is fantastic. Yeah. Yeah, I wasn't gonna pay that shit. You kidding me? You messed up. Come get it. I'm good at avoiding a creditor, trust me. Alan Lewis, never heard of him. Just like, so many emails. Yeah, no, that's cool. But here's the thing. I think being on TV has made me a worse comedian, right? Yeah, because I don't respond to failure as well as I used to. And if you're a comedian, you need to respond to failure. That's like the entire thing. You need to bounce back from your losses. Like before, if I like bombed this, like I had a bad set, I would have this like internal dialogue to myself, like, hey, Alan, look, you can't bomb. You can't afford to bomb. You have to go through your set, because I record every set on my phone. Figure out what you said and white it out. Maybe you said a word differently. Maybe you had a pause. Something happened. Figure out what it is and white it out. Because you didn't make money, Alan. You can't do this. You can't fail. Because if you fail, you can't eat. You can't eat, you'll die. You can't fail, you can't bomb. And now when I bomb a show, I'm just like, nigga, I'm on TV, right? Like, what the fuck do they know, right? Just like, they probably don't have cable. That's why they're not laughing at me. Cord cutters. Anyways, you guys don't have cable. Thank you so much.
Had to knock off Nikes with the faded swoop. When older kids served the corners, I came to snoop. Mama told me never follow heathens till I'd heed the warning. Them boys is moving reckless for they rep around the scene, so they ain't seen the morning. Hardly certain if I was finna see 25. Still my father's own, always known a solid home. Since roaches ran my kitchen stove, I know that it was love inside. Ran with a sturdy click, my folks is very sick. Now they just ran a raid by how I'm living brave and blessed. Major flex, on the way to something stable, so I stayed the quest. I hold this hope for better days, that feel more like a way to vest. While trudging through the land of snakes, where legacies awaiting next.